Hello, dear listener, and welcome to Zealand. The world in which we are playing in will go to some dark places. The content of this series will therefore be violent and dark in nature, so if you find yourself easily offended or are rather squeamish, please do look away.
Hey guys, gals, and legionnaires. Rycon here, and welcome back to Zealand. This is Chapter 3, The Calm Before the Storm, and this is the fourth part to our chapter. And, well, the last part, tensions were definitely starting to rise. Myself and Chloe were both... Well, actually, no, sorry, you were only up for a little bit. It was myself and Jake were on watch throughout the night. And, well, it seems that that explosion from the 747 has drawn a lot of attention. And we managed to avoid some of that, and Chloe took one for the team.
Fuck.
And, well, removed this this poor animal. Poor Garfield did not survive the night. And Mary is now awake as ever, and seemingly, well, she seems better, so to speak. She doesn't feel as feverish, but there is certainly a fever rising in the household at the moment.
A fever of passive aggressiveness.
Yes. So we'll see exactly where that's going to lead. We still have more of the night ahead of us, and, well, it's certainly not over yet. And with that, we hand it back over to you.
So it's 12 o'clock a.m., just moved on to the June 26th, 2017, the Monday. So this is the second day now, technically, after the apocalypse. And Jake has just left to go downstairs after the shift change to go have himself a good nap. And now upstairs, other than Mary, it's Chloe's asleep. Rycon's about to go to sleep, and then it's Triton and Nick. So Nick, you said what you want to do first is give Rycon a good medical checkup, as good a medical checkup as you can.
As I can.
And then move on to Mary.
But you're the doctor.
I'm a doctor.
Yeah. Well, Dr. Golding,
Dr. Nick.
Okay.
when you check Rycon over,
Bandaging. Well, I guess, what do we wrap something around, or do we use tape to tape something on? Can't remember what
I think
we
it was
did
one of those
last
pads
time.
and then...
we,
I think it was padding.
We
It
used
was pad,
the
right?
mid kit, so...
Yeah, so the padding. So you take the padding off. You can see like the scratches weren't very deep, not like at all. They barely broke skin. But we can see as very, very dark purple indigo bruising all around Rycon's neck. You can even see the marks of the zombie's fingers where he gripped it. So it looks like a very painful bruise. And the bruise on his left side, where that kidney hit, it's stretching all the way from his belt almost up to underneath his armpit and crawling all the way across to almost his belly button. It is massive where that impact was. And you can see that, like the you can see the rectangular mark exactly where the axe head hit him.
I say, purple's your favourite colour, isn't it?
Thanks. Appreciate that.
You always be. I always look for the positive side
Oh,
of things.
yes, the silver lining.
Other than that, physically Rycon seems okay.
No temperature, nothing.
He's warm, warmer than average, but not quite hot or burning.
Worryingly.
It doesn't at the moment seem worryingly, but you just go, oh yeah, that's warm.
Compared to what Mary was earlier on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he's got a cold or something like that.
Watching you.
Now you should be watching him.
Okay, no, that's cool.
All right. Well, someone has to fake
your
time.
official
prognosis?
He's got a cold or something.
I fake time him out.
Right, then you lie down on top of some more stolen couch pillows on the base.
On the base of the bed.
In the watchroom where then Triton, you'll be looking out over the west, over this side. Nick, you said you're going to go into Mary's room, so you're going to take off the cord that's wrapped around the handle.
Yep.
As you open up, you also get that sniff of smoke, just like wafting out of the room. And in the darkness, you do see her just sitting on the bed, and she looks up in the dim light just towards you. And
Just so you know, when he said when he was going in to check her, I went in with him.
okay, so you both went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so she looks up at both of you.
Yeah, I just tell her I'm coming in to check your wounds. I just want to see how everything's going.
Okay, and she just extends both arms forward, palms up towards you,
Yep.
like silently.
So I take off any dressing we stuck on.
Okay, yeah. So I'm using you, Triton. You're using your phone as light, just to like,
Yeah. Still pussy and
less blood than on the first bandage you saw 6 hours ago. Most of it has scabbed, but there's still some blood and pus leaking out of it.
guess I do the washer-majigger and...
Okay. She does wince as you like
Yep.
place the blood like a washcloth in there. Otherwise, the right arms, that's just scabbed, scratch
yeah,
marks.
yeah.
That's fine.
Where's the nearest medkit so I can get another dressing going?
Would be
In my backpack, on my back.
Okay, sweet as. We do all that again.
all right. What do you do with
basic.
them? Where do you throw the used ones, the bandages?
The
bin in the room, or do you want to take it somewhere else?
Somewhere when
Alright.
I leave.
Right. So as you leave, okay. So do you say anything to her, or do you just leave? Because she's just been silent the whole time.
I do the general doctor's questions. How are you feeling?
She says she feels fine, like the same as she did, like 2 days, 3 days
I
ago.
asked
type thing.
how she got it. Was it bite, scratch?
She thinks it was a bite. Everything happened so fast.
Okay. Cool. Sweet as. That's fine. I'm happy with that. And then we go.
She thinks it was a bite?
I can't tell her she's wrong.
Sorry, I
No, you're wrong.
I cannot but think out loud sometimes.
While you're asleep.
You're just like,
Yeah, well, I'm saying-
she
she
thinks
thinks
it
it's
was
a
a bite.
Right back into it.
Yeah. So
You close the door, but you
Close
said
the door.
you're not going to wrap the electrical cord around it to hold it closed anymore.
no, but she doesn't know that.
But she doesn't know that. Right, so then you go to the bathroom.
She wouldn't hear it being wrapped.
The thing is, we've already unlocked the boys' room one,
Yeah.
so it would have still been on the door when we
Yeah.
opened it.
But you aren't locking her room anymore.
Not with the cord.
No, we're just keeping it closed.
But you don't
And then
know
I-
this, Rycon,
Yeah.
as you're falling asleep. And so then Triton, you go into the watch room with where Rycon and Chloe
Look how
is.
worried he is, look at him!
You know the sleep. He's like, something's going to go wrong. I know
Fine,
this.
Don't worry.
So Triton, you go to the washroom and grab the good old binoculars.
Yeah.
It's not deterrent for.
Look at his face, look, he's not red. He's worried, he's burning
Oh,
up.
someone's burning up with fever.
Yes.
Mumbling incoherently.
Maybe,
Nick, so then Nick, you go to the bathroom, you throw that away, then
that
you
away,
want to
yeah.
say you want to go into the room next to Mary's, the boys' room that also
Yep.
looks out west.
Check out the other side.
And then you just keep an eye out there.
I'll be going between that.
Oh yeah, over the night you told me, so
Yeah.
we'll swap over.
Basically, I'll be occasionally looking into Mary's room to see
Okay.
if she's being good.
Do you want her to be naughty?
No, not at all. That's what I'm trying to avoid.
Okay, so
Gay?
2 hours pass. So it's 2 a.m. You can't see much, Nick, out the west. And there's no light here. I mean, in the distance you can see from like some what you assume to be buildings, some lone lights, but otherwise it's near on pitch black here.
Okay, well if that's the case, then I'll just
The best you can do is like you can only see like the area close enough. That's like because I mean there's some moonlight, but you're only really going to be able to have a look at this area.
Would I be able to make out figures and move?
If they're about, let's say within this good, what's this, 100, 200 meters down the hill? Yes.
And I can't see.
But far
Anything
further
at all.
away, it's just too.
No,
yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah. So you can see here, but with the lights on the road here,
Yeah, no, I get
that's
that.
why, and with binoculars, Triton, you see quite a lot, and you see after about like 1 o'clock, some of the figures here start moving south again. You see that the big crash here is still smoldering, but there's quite. I mean, like the crowd doesn't seem to have stopped from the descriptions you heard from Jake and Rycon. They just keep piling on, and once they like reach here, they get attracted by the scent of the blood. They no longer follow the road. It's either that they're cutting right across these fields and these trees and that little hill and going straight across. So you see quite a few people coming close to you before moving down. So by the time like 2 a.m. hits, you see people even around the shed here that you guys scavenged earlier, and moving down to these trees, and you see you can't see really past, but you see like in a dim light, some figures moving just where you can see down here.
When I see them kind of coming down there, I at least inform Nick to let him know the situation of their movement. And then I just let him know I'll let you know if they come kind of up at our direction more.
Okay, Nick.
Cool.
About 2 a.m. when you go check in on Mary, you see that she has fallen asleep on the bed.
That's cool. That's fine.
Okay.
I had thought of that, but no.
Okay. 4 a.m. comes past, and both of you now see quite a lot of figures in this area down here. Since Nick, you can see down there to this area here, you see people like figures moving any which way in any random direction and at any real speed. Some are running, some are walking, some seem to be limping, others are like dragging themselves across the fields. Yep. You also see quite a lot more action around here now, Triton. And you see both as it seems like the commotion just draws all the figures from here to now also start crossing the fields rather than following the roads. And you see both humans and animals walking at various speeds, and by about 4 a.m., it's like there's now a general murmur in the air, as if you're like in a concert hall and you're just waiting for like the curtain to go up. That general murmur of a crowd. You now start hearing that sort of thing as all of these things, all these living or not living things, just make noise.
Make out any words, or is it just noise?
It just seems to be noise. Some just seem to be.
That's what I expected.
Yeah, it's just wordless vocalizations. And you seem to be hearing it in all sorts. You hear like weird bleats from sheep, some really odd mooing, strange sounding howls that you're not sure if it comes from dogs or from humans. All sorts of like sound, but it is very distant. Nothing really seems to have come within this good, let's say, 100 meters yet.
I say,
they're all going, where's the party?
I say to Nick, where do we go? We've only got like 2-3 hours until everyone wakes up, and it seems like we're kind of locked in.
Yeah. that's a worry.
Yeah.
So we might have to stay here longer than we would have wanted, really.
Wouldn't be so... I don't know, man.
We'll see how it progresses, but I don't think we're going to be going out in the morning like Jake wanted. I think we're going to have to wait further into the morning.
Depends what the roads are like.
Okay. At 4 a.m., you check in on Mary.
Yep.
Asleep and slightly snoring. I don't mean like loud snoring, but just like.
Anything come through on my phone or anything? I check the time as well.
You check the time. No notifications.
Okay.
No.
Oh, Rycon. The message that been sent that you were trying to send for 6 whole hours seemed to have gone through.
Okay.
Not like gone away, but it seemed to have gone through. And like it takes about a few hours if anyone else wants to try and send a message. I will tell you if and when you get a reply.
I mean, I did try and send one.
You did, and it did take a few hours, but it did send.
Okay.
And I will tell you when you get something back.
Oh, okay.
If you get something back.
For reference, I mean, we've just been like,
A text message.
Are you okay? I need to know if you're okay. Stuff like that.
So 6 a.m. hits. I'm guessing by now, like you've switched over a bit.
Yeah.
All right, Nick, you're looking out east. Triton, you're looking out west. Nick, roll for me a perception check plus 15.
Are you using the binocs? Who's using the binocs?
7. Binoc's going to be on this side all the time.
How much did I give you for the binocs? 20, right? I think 20.
Nah, it was like 50.
I think it was 20.
20, so
I rolled
plus 5.
7.
Huh?
I rolled 7.
Right. Okay, so 6. The glow from the crash seems to have dimmed quite a bit. It's you no longer really see smoke drifting from it, and the crowd here now just moves in any and all random directions. So they are getting somewhat closer. There's like broad strokes. There's still a general movement south, but there's now far more random movement.
Like groups.
Yeah, so some,
off,
so someone might like maybe for every 2 that walks here, 1 walks upwards. That sort of thing.
Yep.
So like they've now entered into like this paddock here, and tried on the east. You can now see like people moving on this side. You're not sure if they came in from the north to move down, or if they moved in from the south.
I go over chat with Scott, and I'm like, I think we should wake them. I know they've just gone to sleep, but
before, hang on, before
it's not that long really.
Before that, because you see something else before you go try and have a chat. About here,
Fucking dog.
I see nothing.
you see a figure flat on the ground moving its way very slowly up the road. It seems like it seems like a person that's like leopard crawling their way up the road,
Leopard crawling. Oh.
or maybe just dragging themselves along.
Yeah.
Leopard crawling?
Like army crawl.
Turn my phone on. What's the time?
Oh.
Just before 6 a.m. So 5:58.
6 hours.
Yeah, we need to wake them.
Okay,
I
so
think we need to.
so
I don't
as
think we can do anything. I think
No,
we'll
I
at
think
least
we've-
have them at
we've
the
got to
ready so we can
decide-
all
right,
walk
so
out.
as
what we need to do as a group.
as Triton comes into that room and you go, yeah, I think we should to wake them.
Yep.
You all hear a thud as something seems to have fallen on the second story on the ground.
Yeah. I go in with axe ready.
Okay, so Jake, you wake up, the kids wake up, it's like
You hear a thud
Thud.
upstairs.
Like outside?
inside. It seems to have as if someone on the second story has fallen over.
Not upstairs, outside.
if it woke up them downstairs, would it have woken us
Yeah,
up?
so you
So I wake up as well,
Chloe
right?
and Rycon, you woke up and you go, oh, what the fuck was that? That sort of wake up. You're not,
Yeah,
something that's fallen on the second story. No. You just
No, I do.
you're like, oh, what's going on? But Nick and Triton, you're like, oh, you know, it's like, boom, something's fallen from behind us.
I very quickly get axe ready and go for it.
All right.
Towards it.
What's going on? Probably as you guys just
Alright,
live
so-
in the room.
Nick grabs an axe and runs out of the watch room.
Not runs, but I'm not the $1 million man.
I'm just a doctor.
You are now.
Not a
Maybe turn around on that.
Okay,
Yes.
Nick
I
grabs his
enter the
axe
room.
and quickly moves out of the room as Chloe and Rycon
Yeah.
groggily wakes up.
I draw my sword as well.
Okay, it seems to have, like, where do you go? You just heard it come from out of the room.
I would go to Mary's room.
All right, you open Mary's room?
Yeah.
All right, as you open Mary's room, what do you guys do in the watch room?
What? What? What's with that transition? What the fuck was that?
I would sit up and I'd pick up my jacket and I'd start like trying to put my jacket
Okay,
on.
that's as far as you get.
Yeah.
I would grab my axe that I would have close by me and I would start to get up.
That's as far as you get.
Sure.
Triton, you just pulled your sword.
Fucking scene transition.
Yep, pretty much. Fuck. Last night, you guys.
What do you do?
So you weren't near the you weren't near the room. You
Do
were
I get a
down the other
transition
room.
to me?
You get a transition, but Triton, what do you want to do? You've got your sword out now, what do you want to do?
Yeah,
Nick has just ran pretty much like quickly walked out of the room.
I want to stay at her door if he's at
So
her
you
door.
follow him.
Yeah, I stay at the door.
So you
At
were
her door.
no, you were both in the watch room discussing,
Yeah.
telling people.
Yeah, I follow him
Okay.
and I wait at her door when he goes in.
He's just opening the door. So you're
Well, that's
still
my intention.
Yeah, so you're still in the door of the watch room.
Yeah.
All right. So the scene is, as Rycon and Chloe, you both groggily wake up and you just see these two quickly move out of the room with weapons in hand. That's all you know, and
Yeah, we know.
you grab your axe,
It
Chloe.
probably doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
I'll go back to sleep.
You grab your axe. You grab your axe, Chloe. Rycon, you just go, oh crap, I need a jacket.
Yeah, well, no, it was more. I was confused, like, because Nick left quickly with the axe.
And then Triton followed
But
half a second behind
Yeah,
it.
I wasn't quite sure what was going on. So yeah, I'm just
Yeah,
getting dressed.
Yeah, I mean, I would have preferred to come to you, but I saw him go for the door, so I've got to back him up.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have to like take my bindings off as well, even though they're on like to make it look, but they're still on my hands, so I still have to like.
Okay. Now,
take it
as
off myself.
Triton follows Nick, Jake, what do you do?
So the kids wake up as well, eh?
Yeah, so you all go wake up, but once it gets groggy, you're not quite sure what's going on. You guys were just awoken by a noise. You're not quite sure what happened, why it happened. You just like, oh, what's going on? The kid's like, oh, what's going on?
Right, I go, shh, and I talk to the old one, Jim.
Yep.
Alright, just stay here, keep quiet. I'm gonna go have a look.
Right, that's as far as you get. I'm guessing you're just gonna like. Are you gonna go upstairs?
Go upstairs, yeah.
Okay.
Where's your axe, mate? Did you give it to him?
Yep. Nick's got your axe. Right, you open a door, left hand.
Yeah.
Grabbing the door, it opens. As it opens like a foot and a half, something comes barreling at you.
I pull the door closed. As soon as I see movement.
Okay.
That's quick. I pull the door closed.
Roll athletics.
Oh, fucking shitting Christ.
24. So that's
Ooh.
12 under.
12 under.
You cut a leg off with the door handle.
It's a bladed door, so we're fine.
Shit. It's a bladed door. So you got 12 under?
Yep.
Okay. You open the door, you see this figure coming at you. You try to close the door, but a hand just grips onto it and starts pulling it back open.
Okay.
What do you do?
With the axe.
Alright, roll fight.
Holy shit.
Plus 20.
This went from like 0 to 200.
24, my fight is 38.
Are you still holding onto the door?
Yeah,
So
pulling
you're holding
close.
onto the door and you're like,
Trying to.
with the axe.
The
okay.
door, like
So I'm holding high up,
She's starting
so I'm
opening
close to
the
the axe head.
Because
Yeah. So how much under?
38, 24, so what was it, plus 20?
Yeah.
Did you say? 58, 24 minus, well, 58 minus 24, so 34 under. 34 under.
34 under?
Is that right, Max? I don't know.
Yep, I am
Yeah.
the maths person. I say that's right.
Oh, I went to you.
It was a good attempt, I'll give you that. It was a good throw. The axe comes down and with her left hand she grips just behind the shaft and holds onto it before it hits her.
What?
Damn it.
What okay, she's gonna do something. Triton, you just see this happening in like 2 seconds. What is your intention?
So the door's fully open now. She's ripped it open, or
No, she's trying to pull it open. I'm pulling it closed. So we're having a battle over the door and the axe.
I'm just saying, if you can hold it closed and she's trying to open it, then she's probably not the super strong stuff.
yeah.
This was within a second, so
Yeah, she hasn't really had a go
I
yet.
help him try to pull the door closed.
Okay, so you move in towards that. Before you get, you feel her pulling at the axe, like the axe
Okay.
inwards.
I let the axe go, grab the door with the other hand, and
Okay,
pull back harder.
right. Roll might.
Dear.
Do I roll as well, or
No, because this is I'm saying this is her action.
30, I'm 18 under.
All right, the door slams closed, it goes out of her hands, and door just slams closed.
Okay.
Now then you're like, oh, pff.
And that's the end of that, right?
Yep. That's that done. Let's go now.
All right. Now what do you guys want to do?
Say,
How loud was the slam, by the way?
Oh, mate, I'm not even going to attempt it here. It was the slam of a door. As someone
that's
who
what
is
I was
scared for his life, pulling it closed. It was like a gunshot.
That's what I intended.
And that everyone now hears that as well. I mean, Jake, you're like, oh shit.
Oh, well, me and Thingy are like, we're definitely up, aren't
are
we?
you
Yeah,
still
oh, yeah.
holding the door?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I kind of.
So at this point, I imagine I've got the cables off my hand. I'm like doing my jacket up. I'm like picking the shield up off the ground and like going to the hallway. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Okay, you got your shield off, like your shield's on, and then that.
Yeah, and I just shouted at you. I just say, tie the door.
Okay, Chloe, what do you want to do? Wait, hang on,
can
wait.
run.
This is like,
Yeah.
Chloe, what do you want to do?
I'm getting up. I've got my axe in my hand. I walk outside with Rycon
Okay,
as well.
Jake, what do you want to do?
I'm
Run?
going to stay at the base of the stairs.
Are you just going to stay there?
Yeah.
The kids come forward and go, what's going on?
I don't know. Hold on.
All right, you hold on the kids. Now, okay, so you...
I run groggily to go and get the cord, and at the same time I'm saying under my breath, "What the fuck happened to the cord?" And like as I'm picking it up off the ground.
Okay,
and-
as you do that, impact hits that door, and you see a crack running like down it.
Here's Mary.
Okay.
And it sounds like a gunshot.
I just said, let's ignore it. Let's get to the car.
Let's go.
Ignore what? We need to get this thing fucking sealed.
She's gonna break through.
The door. You want to let go of it?
She's gonna break through. She's not pulling, she's pushing. She's hitting the door.
Fine.
Another slam into the
Let's
door,
go,
and
guys,
it cracks,
let's go.
and the thing
I
banes
go
outward.
and I start to leave. I just go down the stairs.
You see everyone just going down the stairs.
I assume we're going, so I grab whatever we can and
Sheath.
Right, you sheave as you go.
Okay, like as these guys are grabbing stuff, like I go to the boys. I say, boys,
I really think it was.
we have to go.
What about my mum? What about mum?
She's gone. We have to go.
Joshua aims to
No,
run back
I'm
up.
like hold him.
Roll athletics to see
That's
if you can.
fine. That's fine. I'm gonna do what I can. Where's my character sheet?
This didn't go as planned.
Athletics. Do I get any pluses or minuses?
Plus 20 since you're right there. No, plus 30 since you're right there and you're bigger.
Okay. Wait, that's minus 25 for my grievous and my significant, or that's only
That's mental.
stuff.
That's only mental.
So plus 30.
Plus 30.
Okay, that means I have to get under 60.
They didn't listen to you because of that.
22.
mental. Right. Like Joshua, the little one, just tries it, but you just
Yeah, I
grab
do.
him by the scruff of his neck and he's like, hey.
No, I do like that. So,
Okay.
so I can
Whatever.
like do this if need be.
Alright, so you have to pretty much pick him up to hold him
That's
stone.
fine. I do that.
And then you force Joshua's also, I mean, they're both trying, like, screaming, I want to get mum, I want
we
to get mum.
loaded the jeep, right?
Yeah.
Jeep is loaded, except for the food that's in
the house, right, yeah.
came from the house.
In the kerfuffle, as that was kind of going, they're trying to convince me. I just want to say, fine. I run back into the room that I was sleeping in.
Okay.
I grab my bag, the charger, and the phone.
Right, as you do that, this would have happened. As you just go past the room to get to the stairs, once again, blah, impact the door just like cracks further, extending
I have
out.
my
there.
bag and stuff, right?
As I'm getting.
That would have been downstairs. You didn't bring it up with you. guys.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, we're grabbing everything.
As I'm getting to the stairs, I'm kind of like reaching for my keys, and I just say, "Fucking leave them!"
To the kids.
to Chloe.
And I say no, and I start to move towards the car with them.
Chop chop.
Okay, so you guys want to go?
I love the role reversal here.
Yeah, I know.
Like from episode 1
No,
to
it's because
to
they're
now,
screaming. I
episode
want them
5
to shut up.
I know.
There are two more cats. Just think about it like that.
Yeah.
It's different.
Just call them Garfield and just go Garfield.
Garfield and Garfield too.
Yeah.
Go to sleep.
Do you want to go out the front door or the kitchen door?
The door that is
This one here.
closest to
The
that.
one that's
Oh,
closest
my
to
car
the
screaming
vehicles.
to go buggery.
Vehicles are out here, so I mean, like front door.
Oh,
technically
okay, yeah,
would be-
That's what.
Go into the vehicle, so.
I've gone back, a backpack on, shield up,
Alright.
hatchet out.
All right, so that does take a wee while. All you guys should like find all the stuff.
I would yell, "Can someone grab my bag?"
I got my backpack on the front, her backpack on the back.
Okay.
Mine's still on my bag.
Yeah, as you finalize all the things, like, okay, do we have everything? You hear that like a final birth at the door, and you hear just wood clatter on the ground.
Okay.
Okay,
And
yeah.
we go. We leave out the front door.
All right, you
Was it
guys.
the front door or the side door?
Front door.
Front door.
Yeah,
Front door is closest to where the vehicles are.
All right. With,
I run as fast as I can for
Yeah.
that car.
Yeah.
okay, you open the door. You guys hustle out.
I didn't draw any weapons or do anything. I know I have everything of mine. I just went straight for the car.
Okay, you
Okay.
guys run out.
As you're running straight for the car, it immediately hits me, and I start running down for the gate.
Okay.
I start running for the gate, and I go, "Oh, get the gate! Get anyone go!"
Good
Alright,
thinking.
I'm shotgun.
And I sprint
Alright,
as
cool.
fast as I
Go.
can. I sprint as hard as my body will let me to get to that gate.
Right, Chloe, do you want another sigil? Do you want a sigil? Do you want a demon
For
intrusion?
what?
What, do we all get sigils?
Only if it affects all of you.
Oh, okay.
For what?
One of the kids come loose.
Fucking ain't do it. Leave the game.
Up to you.
It's a free sigil, basically.
I was fine to leave both of them, but
Yeah, roll reversal.
Can I get a
indeed.
sigil if I kick one of the kids out?
No.
Okay.
We can see the true colours, can't we?
I know.
Can't believe you yelled to their face like leave them.
yeah.
Jesus.
After you wanted to leave Chloe for killing a kid, like, what was it, 12 hours ago?
Situation gets a little
killing
bit different though.
one kid, that's bad. Two, it's fine.
Yeah,
That's fine.
One death is a tragedy. Two,
Don't do
that's a
things by
sudden
half.
statistic.
I think it has to be more than two.
The kid was asleep. That's as quiet as you can get. These kids are screaming their fucking lungs.
Oh, but the car is
Anyway,
going to
we
be
just
noisy.
Anyway.
That's my logic. I'm thinking they're going to be
Right on
noisy
you, you
because of it.
hightail it up here. Everyone else, like, runs into the... to there.
I don't.
Wait, I've still got the keys for the Falcon.
Yeah, do you want to run to the Falcon?
Yeah, I'll go to
instead?
the Falcon.
Okay, you go to the Falcon.
Wait. Never mind. No, I was going to ask, did I check the fuel? But I didn't say I checked the fuel.
No.
Sorry.
You would have seen it. It's quarter of a tank, same as the Wrangler,
I run to the Falcon with Jake then.
with the 2 kids.
Yeah.
All right.
got more room.
Everyone roll athletics. Chloe -20 because you're carrying 2 kicking kids. And this is for your This is for your egress from the house towards the cars and the gate.
Okay.
Failed miserably.
Yeah, let's see who failed the worst. Who succeeded first? Did anyone succeed?
I pass.
14.
You succeeded?
14. Athletics is 41.
Oh,
So,
man.
So we're doing a flat athletics.
Yeah.
like I said, I sprint as fast as I can.
Well, I did really bad. I did 88.
Does anyone want to spend a sigil to re-roll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even look to see if there's anything near me because I know he needs to get that.
I haven't
no matter
rolled
what.
yet. I'm just thinking.
That's a 5.
Still over.
Still failed?
I rolled 5, so
Oh,
awesome.
I've only used.
Oh, you
So you use the sigil.
I've used 1 sigil
To
so
re-roll.
far.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, I'm going to use 1 to add 25,
Okay.
meaning I have to. So I lost. You wanted me to do it
Minus 20 plus 25, so plus 5.
Okay, so I have to roll under 35. Okay.
Oh, so you have nearly a flat 30.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Then again, I probably could have just walked to the car anyway.
Oh no.
600.
60.
Okay, what did you roll?
56. So,
How much above is that?
athletics. That is 14 above.
Okay, 25 above. Nick, what'd you roll?
I was 12 below.
12. Oh, so you succeeded.
Yes.
Who rolled the lowest? Was it me?
You.
Yeah.
Well, that's rolled the worst. Dunzel rolled the best.
Oh well, yeah. I mean,
But-
But then,
Oh, you on the reroll.
56, 60.
No, try and reroll with the
rolled the
sigil.
best.
Oh, what'd you get?
I rolled a 5. So
Oh.
it's like,
Okay, so as you guys will struggle with everything, opening the front door, Rycon is out like like a bullet from a gun off at that gate. The Wrangler's parked closer to the house, so Scott, you're in there with Nick following. You two have to run all the way around it, and just as you're out around the Wrangler with Jake in the lead, something just sprints out of the front door at the people who are still out in the open.
That's everyone, isn't it?
No, these are already in the car. They just jumped in the Wrangler.
behind.
So how much under you are 25 under, right?
yeah.
Okay. Jake, you get to the Falcon door. It's not a beeper. You have to get the key in. So you get
It's an older Falcon.
It's an old Falcon. It's like an early 90s Falcon. Chloe, as you run around it with the 2 screaming kids, you feel Joshua just being pulled out from underneath you.
Oh god.
can I
Do you
just,
want to roll a might to hold on to Joshua?
Yeah.
All right, roll might.
could I just add something that I'm going to start the car straight away, and if I see the opportunity of a runner or something coming towards one of these guys that hasn't got to the car, I'm fully okay to just ram the fucker.
Ram
The guys or
the zombies.
yeah, this happened behind the car, not in front of
Okay,
the
yeah. Just in case it happens.
car. Okay.
Perfectly okay with running everyone down. No?
Okay.
No, I'm not you guys.
Okay, guys. You feel Joshua being pulled back, but you hold on, and in
Not
being
today.
held on, you fall backwards.
That wasn't part of the deal.
I know. I didn't say what was part of the deal. And you fall backwards onto the ground.
Do we see this happening?
Yes.
Okay, well I get out the car and start.
All right. So you
have an
get
axe.
you get
I
out of the
do.
car. Yeah, but where is your axe?
It was in my hand. I would be in my right hand.
Holding
Which
on to
one
the
was-
kids?
Yeah. You can do that.
Okay. You fell onto the.
It's dangerous,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
sure.
I go, Nick,
roll.
passing my sword.
Okay. Roll luck.
That's fine.
If you fail this, that's going to crack one of their scales, isn't it?
Well, no, or you're going to land on the axe.
I'm gonna re-roll this luck roll.
Okay. So you have no sigils left.
No, I've
How many sigils did you start
I
off
have
with?
2 left.
Did you start with 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so you started with 3.
No, I'm the only person with
I have
3.
2
Oh,
left.
sorry.
I'm gonna
So
use
now
one
you
now.
have 1 left after this.
I still failed, but only by 9.
By 9?
Yeah.
As you fall, the axe just like grazes your leg. You've got a minor wound to your right leg.
That's okay. It's better than the 96 I just rolled.
Oh, damn.
Accidentally
Okay.
axe to your head.
What do you want to do on the ground now? Jake, you're about to get into the car and you see this happen. That this figure in the darkness has just pulled Chloe to the ground.
Can I say what I intend to do?
Yeah, no, I just want to see, like, since you're going to be busy with something, I just want to see what everyone else is going to do around. Rycon is almost at the gate, so you're fine, Rycon. But Jake, since you're the closest, what's your intention?
I would probably just continue on with what I was going to do, which would be open the door, take the Chloe's backpack off, and chuck it into the
Footwell.
foot area of
The passenger.
the passenger door.
Okay, and then
And
Drive away.
that was on your back or on your front?
back one, so
Okay.
so I can sit in the car properly.
While I'm falling to the ground, you do this?
But do you didn't want to get into the car?
That's a good question. I see Chloe drop. What's the terrain like? Am I able to? Like,
It's
sort of-
ground, so a little bit muddy in the evening.
But also, like, in terms of the position, am I able to more? No, I can't do shit, can I? Sorry, buddy.
You're gonna get in the car?
I have no weapons.
No.
I'll get in the car.
All right, you get
And
in.
make sure that the turn on and
So that's your intention. So, Triton, you see this. Give Nick your sword,
Yep. And
Then-
I'm sprinting.
and then
full
you
tilt.
want to get out and sprint. So the door
Yeah.
will open. You will just throw the backpack in, and then.
drive off. Go pick Rycon up and we go. No.
Okay. What do you want to do, Chloe?
I feel physically sick right now.
Okay. That cast iron poker, would I have that on me?
That'll be in your
don't remember
If you got
backpack.
an axe on your hand,
That'll probably be in your backpack that Jake's chucking into the Falcon right now. You've just got the axe.
Is it still in my hand?
Yeah. It's like you've got two kids in your hands.
I'm gonna. Well, I assume they would have come out of my hands.
You're
as I
still
fell.
holding on to them. That's
Oh,
what like,
well, as I fell, I let go. I thought
Okay.
that's what was gonna happen.
No,
so-
no.
There's a chance that you could be tangled as well because they're also landing. So
Even if they let go, they are still on you and
Okay,
stuff.
what
They
I
will also have to get her.
intend to do is bring my axe like
Up?
2 hands down on her throat.
You're on your back.
I know, but that's what I intend to do.
She's standing.
She's standing?
She grabbed the kid's leg, pulled backwards, and you came with. You
Okay,
didn't fall
well
on top
then,
of her.
then
You're
I
on the
guess I
ground.
intend to bring it up so that she can't bite my face,
Okay.
basically.
Okay. All right. Yes.
am I by the gate?
You're after this. You'll be at the gate. And you're just gonna like open and just keep
Oh
running.
no! I've got a plan.
You're just gonna Forrest Gump it. All right, so she pulls you, fall on the ground, hit yourself, you graze your leg with the axe, let go of the kids. You kind of push them off you as you try and bring your axe up. So yours purely just defensive, right?
Oh yeah, like I don't have the high ground, and I've seen Revenge of the Sith. I know how this goes down. So I'm trying to get it in between me.
Someone's
and her.
gonna get burned.
For now, at least, you know. Fuck, I don't like those dice rolls.
Okay. So she brings her arm down, but you do manage to just catch the fist with it, and like kind of like just go push her up. The axe it does like press right into your chest as it happens,
That's fine.
and the kids just start running. Jake gets into the car. Nick
Is it
is
central locking?
yeah, but it's like so you have to get in like they press the button.
So I'll unlock the car.
You'll unlock it.
Yeah.
Unlock
Right.
all of
Oh, unlocking. No, it was central lock, like unlocking when you like unlock. I thought you mean to want to lock it from the inside.
No.
Oh, once you unlocked it
It's
from
all-
outside,
everything unlocked, so yes.
everything unlocked. Do you want to turn the car on?
Yeah.
Right. Nick is around the Wrangler with the katana. You see, and Josh is coming straight towards you. The 9-year-old.
He's the ginger ninja.
sidestep him and
Okay,
fucking carry on.
All right. Do you want to sidestep and carry on? Mary, after like just like.
Oh, is it her?
Yes. You see a good view of this as she screams at your face and just like spit just rains down onto your face.
I keep my mouth closed.
she sees Jim just moving off to your left, and then she just goes after him. So he's got like a second head start, and she's running towards him, away from Chloe. What do you guys want to do?
So if I see that, I would yell, "Get in the car!"
Get out of the car.
Get in the car.
Oh, I thought that was get out the car.
Yeah, get out of the car, Scott. It's only you and me in the car, so both of us get out. No,
You're in the Jeep, right?
Yeah.
You're in the Falcon.
Jeep, Falcon.
How long is
Get
it
in.
going to take me to get onto my feet?
A second. Roll over, push up. Adrenaline, mate. You're like high at this moment with adrenaline.
How close is she to me?
By the time you get up, she's out of axe range. You'll have to chase her. Nick, do you want to chase her?
Can I charge her?
You will have to chase
It
her.
really
Use a
depends on
catcher.
what I see you doing.
Could I display on the map which kind of direction she's running and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
would
yeah.
be
So, so the Wranglers and the Jeep were parked here. I'm guessing they were facing out. I didn't.
Yeah.
Right. So this is where the incident happened, and then there's the Falcon. Jim ran towards the front end of the garage.
Oh.
And that's where Mary started chasing him. So if there is the Falcon, there's the Wrangler. They're moving away from both.
Yeah, get in the
Josh
car.
was moving. Josh was moving from there
depends.
towards the Wrangler, towards Nick. So Josh was moving towards you, towards the Wrangler, since you're at the back of the Wrangler.
Which one's Josh? The younger or the older?
Younger one. Jim's the older one.
I just just say car, and so I'm assuming I'm still sprinting towards this.
Yeah. So as you came around,
This whole mess that's happening over here.
so as you came around the Wrangler, you had and you see the kid just running
Yeah.
at you. He's about like a meter or two away. So
Car, sidestep.
You
I
say car.
and then I sidestep, carry on. Whatever you're doing dictates what I do.
That's fine.
okay. So what's
How close is she? Like
if by the
5
time
meters,
you
10
get,
meters?
it'll be about 2-3 meters by the time you get up. But then you'll have to start running.
I chase her.
All right,
Okay,
roll
well, I chase it.
so roll athletics minus 20, minus 10, just minus 10.
But not really, like, yes, but no.
61.
61. Right, so you will catch you if you continue running, you will catch up to her. So Jim runs around, so like he gets around side of the garage. Rycon opens the gate.
Okay. I open the gate.
Yep, you open the gate.
I open the gate, and as soon as I open the gate, so I open it up to the point where it's fully open, and there's the grass there. And as soon as I open it up, I drop on the ground, spread eagle on the ground,
Tummy
shield
first?
out that way, tummy first, hatchet in that hand out like that, drop to the ground as soon as I get there.
Fair enough. Good idea actually.
Is it? I can't tell when
Low
it's trying to
profile.
go.
Well, this grass.
Oh.
So
As long as it's scared grass.
yeah, so you Triton and Jake, you see that
The
happen.
ground is lava and the grass is lava in this. They know that.
No, which one's this? Jim.
You made this
Older
hard
one.
yourself.
I made this hard myself.
This is on you, Scott.
Dad's John, oldest is Jim, then it's Josh. They're gonna have a third called Jacob,
And Jason, yeah.
and then it's gonna be Jason.
I think at some point Mary was like, John,
What do you
do you
do?
does your family have a thing for Jays?
He makes it around the
The garage?
the side of the garage with Mary. I almost called her Julia. With Mary. With Mary right on his heels, and you see as she goes around the corner, like her hand is out, and it takes you like a second later to get there. But before, like you hear a really bad scream. Let's see if I have a really
Can I
bad
just ask a
scream.
question while you're looking?
Yep.
What's the light like, and what's the terrain like in the direction they're running?
Oh, hang on, where's my mouse? Terrain. It's like this. It's still flat area, but here it's a slight slope downwards. Till it gets here, and then it's like a slight slope upward. So from here to there, it's only a meter distance.
That's so cool. I love that feature.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like down there, you can see the elevation.
Yeah.
So 10 meters above sea level, 9 meters above sea level.
That's cool. I didn't know they had that.
Okay, so it's pretty flat then.
Yep.
But barely. But that's what you hear
What
before.
do I see?
And
That
as
was
you
you
cut,
screaming.
like, yeah,
Someone's
you all
on the
hear
mouse.
that, and then hang on, you hear her scream in response, and then you just hear crack, and then you come around and you see her holding her holding his body in one hand and his head, and she just snapped his neck.
Do we both see it? Because
You'll see this like the second later,
cool.
but like, would you stop and like, oh shit, or would you just continue running?
off into the paddock.
What do you think, Jake?
Did we see Scott
Yes.
dive? Okay, cool.
What do you guys want to do? Just wait for them, or you want to keep? Or you want to start driving?
I think to myself.
You hear that?
What a wonderful world.
No, I think to myself, I fucking told you so. I tried to help her. If she was restrained, it might not have happened.
I
But
can't read your mind. I can't read your mind, mate. So
No one can. It's a good thing.
Yeah, so try to what
What
are
are you
you
thinking?
I've got enough room to back and kind of turn around.
So you're here. So you, like your nose, the nose of the car is facing the gate. So you want to like turn
I
around.
run back to
Yeah.
the car.
All right. So you start driving. Nick almost bumps into Chloe as Chloe stops.
And I just say, go.
I turn around and
Yeah,
I
we
run
just
away.
run.
So you both have probably to run to the Falcon since you see
The
the
Falcon
Jeep.
is closest, I guess.
Closest anyway. And
Which one's closest? The Jeep, isn't it?
Falcon is on this
Falcon.
side.
Oh, okay.
Your
Jeep starts turning around, making a big U-turn.
Yeah. And
Okay.
my intention, seeing them run around, is just to do a circle and get them to jump in, and then just continue back.
All right. Well,
Back towards
We're
the
running to the
I'm
Falcon.
Falcon
fucking
is
shaking right
yeah.
now.
The Jeep is soon going to be closer to you than the Falcon.
right. You two roll athletics. Plus 15.
I'm not a mind reader.
No, plus 20. Plus 20.
I pass.
How much?
I
I'm
got
gonna use a sigil.
31. I got
I'm so far away
30
from
plus
everyone right now.
20. I
So you got 19 under.
Yeah, I beat it by 19.
No,
What? But you're the athletics dude.
How much did you fail by?
no.
Quite a lot.
Oh, I failed by
He's right
a
next to
lot.
me, and I'm coming around.
It was plus 20. Did you say?
Yeah.
I failed by
Not much.
not that much. 8.
Okay. So Chloe makes it back to the car before.
If Scott's coming around, is the Jeep closer? Are they gonna,
No,
can they
like the
change
thing is,
their
like they start sprinting and it's only like what, 10 meters.
I guess
They'll be at the Falcon well before. By the time you're like in your half turn, you're like up here. They'll be Chloe will be at the left side, like the shotgun door of the Falcon.
Okay, do I see them running towards the car before
Yeah.
when I'm like turning around?
Yes.
Okay, so and then I don't turn. I'm kind of just in front of him at the moment.
All right, so you do like sort of like an S turn and like just
Yeah, and then
correct
so I'm
yourself.
in front of him now.
Okay, Nick.
There goes my harrowing rescue.
Okay, roll dodge, which is athletics. So another shot of athletics.
Pray.
I drive up to Scott now.
You're praying as shit. I'm gonna use a sigil.
How many scissors do you have left?
2 after this. I start
Oh,
with 4.
He hasn't used any.
I've never
yet.
used a
Yeah.
sigil. 20.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, 16 under.
As you had to like stop dead, like at the garage, just like stop running into Chloe. Your foot sort of slipped, and so Chloe was already like running, going like back to the car, and behind you, you had to like backpedal.
I just don't go back to the car.
Back to the car. So you had to like backpedal like a bit in the mud. So you were a second or so slower, and as you started running back, you just felt like something just brush your back, like yeah, gently. No, like as if someone just missed hitting you and just like skimmed like the back of your shirt. Or your bag? Are you wearing a backpack? Right.
No, I'm not wearing it. No, I didn't even try and get it when we were leaving. I just left.
All right.
So it's probably in the house.
Right. So you're back.
I've lost a banana.
No. Jim made both.
I thought so.
Fucking knew it. Little prick. Yeah,
Look
but he's
what
the
it
one who
did.
died, did he?
Yeah, he's the one who died.
Look what
Yeah,
it did for him.
Josh isn't with you, like Triton. Josh is in like the Jeep in the back, scared
That's what you
and
get for
crying
stealing
really loudly.
bananas.
Do you mean Jim? Because Josh ran away.
Josh ran towards Nick,
Yeah.
And then I just
said car, and he went into the car.
So
Jim's dead.
so we've got the youngest.
Yes,
dead Jim.
yeah. Jim the smart ass is dead.
Damn it.
Right.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping they were the older kid as well. Can't have everything.
Okay. What do you want to do? You just like
Oh, I
like this
get
one.
run for the car. Whatever's nearest.
Yeah, the
If I
Falcon.
get there first, can I open next door?
Not really, because...
Would you do it? Would you like run and like, oh, let's open next door for him, or would you just go, I'm getting in the car and closing
Well,
it?
I'd get in the car.
If you got in through the closest door, you could just move over.
Yeah.
Did you go in the
And then
back or the
Nick-
front?
I get in the back actually.
Okay, so you got in the back, so the door
And I
is still
leave
open.
the door open so Nick
Okay.
can get in.
Roll another athletics.
Oh yeah, and just remember, I'm already driving. I'm going to be driving up to him.
All right, so you're so you did your little S turn,
Yeah.
Triton, and then you're driving up. So Rycon, you see Triton running up.
Another
I'm
circle.
still.
You're going to run to the car.
now.
What's
have
that,
no
sorry?
You're not going to run to the car.
No, I'm
we're gonna
staying.
come
I'm staying
past them
completely still for now.
Okay.
I have no
I'm
schedules
really
because I'm using
hoping
another one.
That
Oh.
people are going to leave. I thought by now that someone would have left, but that's why I'm just like, okay. I'm
But you
just gonna
see,
stay still.
you see the Wrangler driving up towards the gate.
Okay, yeah.
That's
Well,
me.
I stay put.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get up and put your thumb out.
We need the dice rolling god.
Because you're like fully down
for
in the
fuck.
in the road.
Because I know what's faster than a human being, a car. So I know a car will be able to get to me faster than me trying to run to a car.
Okay, we forget it. What did you roll? How bad?
Not
I
that
rolled a
much
61. I rolled a 61.
And that's how much over?
It's 25 over.
25 over. Wow, son. You, like I said, like the Falcon is on, right? You're rearing to go.
Yeah.
In a sort of flashback from last night, you get in and a hand grips your arm and starts pulling you back out of the car. So you're like half into the car.
I grab onto Nick. I mean,
It's this again.
presumably, I would see that she was like right behind him, and I go, "Oh fuck, I'm gonna have to."
All right, so Chloe, you grab Nick's right arm. Jake, what do? You take off?
Can I try to like grab him around the waist?
Do you? Oh, all right. You
Yeah.
need to try and
I mean,
grab.
I guess
so
I
you're
do-
being grabbed by the waist, so by the
So
waist
the
now.
positioning is so
I've-
I was on the driver's seat, and Chloe, you're behind me, eh?
Yeah.
So you're coming from the left side.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So
Okay.
Chloe's like leaning over and like hugging Nick. So
I am obviously trying to get in the car, but because I'm wearing my big puffer jacket, I'm taking that off at the same time.
so you're trying to like take off the puffer
Well, I'm
jacket.
unzipping it and just
You
getting
can't
out.
unzip it. Chloe's holding on to you from the front.
Well, thanks.
so you unzip it.
Okay,
and go,
I undo that.
Wait! You're in a puffer jacket?
Yeah, my puffer jacket that's down there.
Oh, +2 protection.
And she's
from
like
the top.
grabbing your back.
She's
Your
grabbing my
arm?
arm.
Left arm, bicep.
Cut her off. Cut her
Oh,
In much the same manner that a little
I wouldn't
girl.
grab your waist then, because
Okay.
I would probably think like, "Oh, he can just take the jacket off." Like that sounds like I'm bullshitting, but I would
Oh,
think
yeah.
that because I
But
picture
no,
him in
this
this
time no. You said you're grabbing around the waist. You grabbed around the waist.
because I
You
thought
were
he was
very
in this.
certain after I said grab the arm. You said the waist. You're grabbing the waist.
I didn't realize he was in a big.
You
jacket,
grabbed the waist.
though,
You were very certain about the waist.
because I pictured him like
Very
this.
certain
I guess
about the waist.
I guess it's also because it's a heat of the moment thing. It's so quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I
you grabbed the. Right, yeah.
Fight as hard as I can to get in.
So okay, so you just want to pull yourself in, trying to
Yeah.
hold on. Roll might, Chloe.
Athletics or
What
might?
you roll might as well.
Okay.
Hang on, first Chloe roll might, because whatever you succeed on will be the bonus that
Oh,
Nick gets.
Don't
If
put
you
this on
fail,
me.
it's
Fail, will it be a hindrance?
no, because then it's just Nick on its own, on his own.
On its own. Thanks.
you don't get a bonus, Nick. I'm sorry.
Hey, I get no bonus.
Let's
You
make
get
it
no
negative.
bonus, and you get from your position a -10.
Nah, shut up.
Oh,
So that's quite a bit over.
So
That's-
Do you wanna,
I haven't got any left.
Like
I
one
used
more.
them to fail all of the rolls.
One more, didn't you?
No.
no, he had to use it. I
Did
don't.
you take off though?
Yes.
So the car was already
Shit,
in
am I-
motion,
How in the car am I?
half in. Your feet's in, your bum's out.
You didn't have any sigils left, did you, Chloe?
I suppose this old
It's
car
too
doesn't
late
have
for me
foot
to
rails, does
reroll,
it?
but I don't think it would have
This old
given
car
him
doesn't have
enough.
foot rails, does it?
Doesn't have foot rails. No.
It's fine.
Okay.
I don't need them.
The car sucks. It's only like going like 20 k's by now. But before we get to what happens with that,
I'm so sorry.
Triton, you pull up
This
right
whole
next to
thing's my
Rycon.
fault.
As soon as I see the car getting close to me,
Yep.
I'll push up off the ground and I'll go straight for the nearest door to me, which
Right.
would probably be
The driver door.
It would be the passenger rear passenger door.
Okay, so-
behind
so-
the driver, which is
Yeah, so you run, grab, open, walls. Do you slow down or you just keep going and hope he gets on?
No,
60,
I
man.
slow down.
Alright, so you slow down and then you just hammer it.
Yeah.
Alright, so by the time this happens with Nick, you're turning that corner.
Yes, it's all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are your lights on?
No, not at the moment.
Right, you will be getting severe penalties for any driving checks. This is unfamiliar roads, it's pitch black.
Yeah, this would be it.
Oh shit, you gotta get that. What, it's like 6 a.m.
Yep,
Yeah, but an
I
hour.
took Nikki to work every day during those weeks. It gets light after about 7:20.
Yeah, I walk to work at like.
Okay, I was going under the assumption because I drive at 6 o'clock and it's fine.
Not in June, because like that. Hang on, this is June 26th. Yeah, no, Nikki starts work at 6:30. It's pitch black at 6:30.
Yeah, I've been
Okay, if
walking-
it's pitch black, I'll turn my lights on.
Okay, lights are on. So you're there. The Falcon just gets through here at about 20 k's before Nick gets hauled out of that car by your left tire. Chloe, you just lose grip and you just fall backwards, ass over tea kettle, roll on the ground.
I leap out of the car.
Perception check.
Excellent.
Minus 20. Are your lights on, Jake?
If it's dark, yeah, we'll
Minus 30 to perception check. You have to get past past Jake's lights.
So they wouldn't be like high beams.
So minus 30.
30.
So it has to beat a 10.
Oh, so wait. What was the perception check for?
See if he in the rear view mirror will see Nick falling out of the
Oh,
Falcon.
sorry. Right, I thought it was Chloe
Right.
jumping out.
You keep going, then. You just keep.
You can see that the car is no longer moving.
Yeah. Do you want to? I'm guessing you're gonna.
I'd be keeping an eye on them to see that they're following me.
If they're not, would you
If they're
stop?
not, I would stop.
Okay. So you, Jake, will you
I'll
stop?
slam the brakes on, yeah.
So you get to about here.
I leap out of the car.
Wait.
And he.
You get to about here,
Yeah.
but when you see Jake slam on the brakes.
It's nice knowing you. I mean, you're here for a good couple of sessions, but
I'm so
What do you want to do, Triton?
So whereabouts is he still on the property?
He's like here. We like by the time like Jake slams on the brake, he's here. You're here. What do you want to do?
I back to the gate.
Right, you stop and you start backing over.
Yeah.
Nick gets hauled out. You throw that. Jake slams onto the brakes. What do you think, Chloe? You want to like get like scoot forward out the same door Nick came in?
Yeah, with my axe in hand still.
All right, Jake. What do you want to do?
I'm.
Just waiting.
Yeah, I've seen it. No,
What happened to the katana in that whole thing, by the way?
Oh, it's the katana would be just inside the car. You would have dropped it in the car.
Yep. Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, no way you're holding on to that thing.
yeah, so we park, handbrake, grab the poker from Chloe's bag in the front seat,
Okay.
and then get out of the car and go straight for it.
Okay, Nick. What's your first reaction after you
Cry.
tumble?
No.
Shit yourself.
Depends where she is in relation to me.
She would have like grabbed you and thrown. So she's about 2 meters away from you on the left hand side.
Oh, I get up and start heading for the car.
She's no, but I mean like if the car's here, she throws you out. So you
throws me out.
She's sort of between you and the car, and she throws you behind her.
Yeah, no, I get that. Momentum.
Oh, okay.
Cool. That's really great.
So
I still try and dodge and just run for the car.
So you want to go past her, all right? So
Yeah,
Chloe,
it's
you
not gonna
get
work.
out. So it'll be.
I would go
So
around
it'll
for
be,
the
hang on, yeah, so
other side of the
it'll be
car.
Nick, Mary, Chloe, the car.
I'm not straight through her. Around.
So she pulled him out and past her.
She's very strong.
So she's like holding onto the car. She's got a hold of Nick.
Oh, she's holding onto the car?
Well, she's not
she
flying.
was.
So she must be. I'm assuming.
Okay, sorry. Hold on, Skull. Can you just describe me exactly where everything is? Because that would change
So-
if I jumped out. If she's like right here.
She's about like she's like halfway between Nick and the car, so she's a good 2 meters away from the car. You'll have to get to get to Nick. You'll have to get through her, and she's standing still. Like she's standing still for this split-second instant moment in time.
Tackle the bitch.
Yeah, I would. Okay, yeah, I would
Yeah,
still
take a
to get out of the car.
Okay,
the
and then
car's-
you start running,
Yeah.
right? And what do you want to do after you get out of the car?
I want to just sort of brace for her to run at me.
Okay, she doesn't. Nick, roll athletics.
She doesn't. Shit, Nick, I'm very
So-
sorry.
I'm essentially running perpendicular to the 90-degree angle.
Yes.
Oh, I would get enough room so that like Nick could get past
13.
me.
He
So I
easily
am
wants to run around to the other side.
Oh, okay.
3 under.
23 under. Okay,
Yeah.
you make it to that side of the door first. As she runs towards you, and then you turn. So she does have to like run around. So you get to the door, open it, and then she's still at you right there.
So as he's running, I can see that. I'll
get out.
I'll get back in the car.
Oh, so you get back
I'll
in
be
the
like,
car.
"Look back."
I guess if I see her run round behind, I'd get back into the.
Okay. So we're still.
Like 2 episodes.
Never mind.
Yeah, I know.
Everyone just going from like door to door.
This is musical chairs with the car.
Yeah, this is Benny Hill because you're now pretty much in the same position. You've gotten into the car now.
We've swapped doors.
But
You got swap seats. didn't you?
I just imagine this in a movie. Everyone's just people going,
Totally. It's
and then on the cars.
It's like a really like serious zombie movie. Then this part is just like this one shot without music of just what
It's like on Zombieland when he's like running around the parking lot.
Yeah,
it's just
all right. So do you want to like just like get in bump like on seat, or do you want to like how do you want to get into that car? Because like
I
by
just
the time
jump. I just dive in.
you
Yeah,
dive in, the door's open and she's there. She's at the car
That's
door.
fine. My instinct is to get in the car. I'm not
Hold on to the seat.
Yeah.
Okay, so
pretty much.
you
Just
okay.
get
So
in,
Chloe, you're
try
in
and
first,
figure
and you
out.
see what's this is going to happen.
I'm
Jake,
gonna
you're
try
back in.
this grabbing onto Nick
Just
again.
sit on me.
Right, so you jump in. Car starts again. She grabs your foot since you dived
I
in.
knew this was happening.
Okay, so
This time I reverse.
do you reverse?
Oh, interesting.
Because the door's still open.
Once, but once everyone's in clearly, like.
Okay, so you go in, you reverse.
Can I try to bump her with the axe?
thought you were gonna
No,
have
you're gonna have to like lean across.
Okay, then no.
Nick, because Nick is like flying.
Yeah, I suppose there's no.
He's like his head's like on your lap.
Oh, is it? That's sweet.
Are you holding on to him or?
Yeah.
And I'm guessing you're probably holding on to Chloe, like
Yeah.
help.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like if he's got his arms around my waist, I like grab like hit like him here,
Yeah.
but like he's lying down, so it's like that.
Okay. So
I'd be saying
the
you.
car reverses, and like the door does slam and she falls down. You don't hear the bump of running over, but you fully reverse and you see her like Jake alongside the car.
Then as soon as I see that straight,
Past her, or you trying to try and get over her?
she up or she down?
She's to the side of your car, so off to the right, but she's getting up.
I was like screaming at her, like go.
Yeah, I'll probably just go. If she's not right in front of me, I'll just.
And I've been watching the entire time out of
Yeah,
my
so
right
you've
window.
reversed all the way back to the gate now.
Yeah, and I'm watching out my right
Okay.
window, and I'm just like, go as soon as I see.
All right,
you
so
know,
you go roll
everything.
drive.
Oh man, I got shit drive.
No, him.
16.
How much under is that?
20 under.
Nice.
20 under. You drive. You speed away from her, and she jumps onto the back. She manages to get onto the boot of the Falcon. And Andrews, you start speeding off.
Yeah.
If I see that again, I'll slam on the brakes.
All right, she cracks her head straight into the back of the windshield. It's spider webs, and you just like, you can't really see the blood, but yeah, you turn it backwards because you like a little bit of blood.
Beat, slam on the brake, reverse, slam on the brake. Back.
It doesn't get that. That does throw her off.
Yes.
So she does fall. You two speed.
As Scott's driving down here, I'm saying we need to keep up pace. There's a lot of them in the field. There's
Yeah.
a high chance they're going to be coming towards our lights. Just drive if you see anything. Don't stop for no one.
Right, Andrew. You get here and you see like someone crawling along and on the road.
Oh, it's that friend that was crawling from the night before. Oh, poor bugger.
Do you want to do anything? You want to run over him or
I'll
what?
run him over.
All right, you go crunchy over him.
Oh shit! Good news.
It was Matt the kid.
It's a small figure. You saw like a blanket around it, and then dead. No, it was an adult. Right, and you keep driving, speeding your way down. You see quite a lot of figures on both
Close the
sides.
door.
Yeah, I
yeah.
up in the normal position, close the
Oh,
door.
like it's like you reverse back and then sped away, Jake.
Yeah.
But the momentum would have just closed the door.
Cool.
Okay. You see in your light a lot of figures moving quickly from like.
Yeah, I know
across.
I'm going left because I know what's to the right.
Yeah, as we're getting towards her as well, if I don't see you like indicating or anything like that for the others, I would be going, we've got to go left, we've got to go left.
As you get past this place, you see figures running from this area onto the road in front of you.
I'm not stopping.
All right, roll drive.
Two old people just in this corner.
And you guys see the same. You guys see people running.
Sigil?
You spend running on like onto the road in front.
Oh, I rolled a 4, so I rolled negative shit done.
Okay, so what's your actual drive?
My drive is 48.
So
and
48
yours is
plus 25.
You rolled.
And I
You
rolled a
rolled
4.
really well.
You are friggin' baby driver, my
Okay.
friend.
As you speed past here, Jake, can you also roll a drive check?
I'm going to use the sigil as well. So I
Okay.
have one left after this.
I also say, come on, you motherfuckers.
How
to the
well-
death.
3.
Oh my god!
Rolling when it matters, people.
Okay.
Where are these good rifles then?
As you speed down here, you do feel multiple impacts, and the windshields, like on the Wrangler, get smashed even further. And then both of you feel there's something like the car, like you're still speeding, but you feel an excess of weight. As 4 of them have jumped onto the Wrangler, and 6 are on top of the Falcon.
What?
And on the sides of the Falcon, holding on.
Does the Falcon
What are they
have...
holding onto on the Falcon?
Do they have...
Well, onto the wings of the Falcon, onto the wing mirrors, some like on the roofs. You've got 2 on top of the bonnet, like about to just like start punching into the windscreen.
If it's about to start punching, then it would be hard break again.
Break.
Wait, how
Okay.
are they holding on to the wing mirror? Those things like break if you sneeze at them.
It's a really light zombies.
Yeah,
They've been on Jenny Craig.
they're like anorexic model zombies. So you see him behind you break. What do you want to do? Just, like,
break.
as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
Well, this is the worst convoy ever.
You fling off each one. You each just fling off one of them. The rest like stay on, and now like especially on the Falcon, like the front just like spider webs and like bulges inward as like both of them just like punching, and like the sides of the Falcon, like you two, just crack inwards as well as the back.
Go forward.
Pull the fingers.
And same with you, like that piece of cardboard you put over the side where like
That was not
It's at
cardboard,
the,
it
it's
was
at the
wood.
back. It's
The
at the
wood?
back and it's wood.
the wood, yeah, the wood like gets pushed all the way in, and you see an arm coming like in and tries to grab.
The kid, right? Okay, as soon,
Josh is like-
as soon as I see that,
and
I
he's
start trying
strained.
to push up against the...
What him?
No, yeah, push him, take him. No, I try and push the board back up in place.
Okay, you hold it there, but you feel you're gonna have to like hold it there.
Yeah.
And behind you hear just like glass start to shatter as like you're
I go again.
All right, so you both keep driving. You hear more thuds, more everything.
I'm also going to try when I'm turning left to skim the left as I go past.
That is a bridge.
Yes, so skimming on the bridge.
Oh no, I mean like coming out, or like were we already out at that stage?
Okay, it's like like
Like skim, like because I know
the
there
There's a
was
fence there and
Yeah.
stuff.
oh yeah,
because
there's a-
remember we
there's a
couldn't
fence.
fit the thing through.
That's right, we couldn't fit the
The
fire
thing
truck.
because there was like a brick
Okay,
like
roll.
barricade thing.
Okay, roll
Oh,
drive.
shit, this is fucking...
Roll drive minus 15.
Sigil.
Roll drive plus 10. How many sigils do you have left?
One more now. Drive plus 10.
Can't believe I got out of there.
Yeah, save it.
58. 50.
Okay, you managed to scrape one more off. There's 2 now in the Wrangler, and you, as you go around the corner at speed, like the right side of it does like just slam into one of the abandoned cars on the bridge, and you start heading off north. You've got 5 on your one on the Falcon. You keep speeding, like you can see very little out the front. What do you want to do? Just like try the same thing, or
Yeah, that's the only thing I can really try.
right? Drive
Can't
minus
see shit, then yeah.
drive minus 20.
I'm going to use a sigil again.
Well,
Drive
does he have
plus
worse?
5 because he has more on him.
Oh yeah.
And they're actually on the bonnet, right?
So I got
You've
41.
got one on your bonnet as well. You've got like one on the bonnet, one on the right hand side.
Yeah, boy.
But I needed to beat 41 and I got 27.
Okay.
What were they holding on to on the bonnet?
The bonnet.
The lip.
Oh, the lip.
Yeah.
Like
And that's
our
my
people.
last sigil, I got no more left.
Okay, you scrape 2 off. There's 3 on yours and now 2 on the. That as you guys start speeding up north. What's your intention? Just to keep driving or?
Well, I mean, that's
still got them on,
You're
Probably do the same thing.
How well can I see ahead?
Not well. It's still pitch black. You've got lights on, but the windshield is spiderweb and there's a zombie on the front of the windshield.
Hey, okay.
So
Because
you,
I kind of do want to attempt to brake again.
Yeah.
okay, you brake hard.
Like the thing is, I want to like kind of as long as I want to make a check to see if I've got a decent kind of distance ahead of me. Just
Okay.
speed for a second, like full throttle, and then just brake
Roll
straight away.
perception minus 20 with all the stuff in front of you.
Oh, man.
Because drive to the conditions.
Their change, reduce your speed.
How bad?
So I only use my last sigil.
No, not
No.
more on perception. I mean, if it,
I'll risk
much?
it. I'll risk
How
it.
much did you fail by?
if you can't see,
68.
Right, you going to take a minus 68 penalty to the next drive check you do to break? To successfully
Remember how
break
bad that worked last time?
oh, right, because that perception applied to the
Because
drive.
I immediately failed it. No, so no.
Right.
You want to re-roll this one then?
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, pretty badly last time.
Because remember, what you said you want to do a check to see if you have enough distance to full throttle. If you fail, it means you think you have enough distance to full throttle,
Right.
Oh, I don't like that wording.
which means there might be a car in the way
Or a cow.
of you wanting to full throttle,
It might not be.
which means you can just go full, like 70 km an hour into another car
Oh, man.
because you think there is enough space.
Okay.
Rolled worse.
How much?
Like, same range.
Same
but, like,
range?
worse.
You speed up, you think you have enough space, and you slam straight into the back of a car. You all get hurled forward. Each of you roll a athletic skill check.
Now, would the kid have buckled up?
No.
Is that a kid thing to do?
No.
Okay. Okay.
Well, Scott, he's dead. I hope you're happy.
Roll athletics check. Minus 20 each of you.
I don't know why you guys took the cable.
And Jake, roll perception minus 20.
Failed miserably.
How bad?
By
92.
like 70, no, 80 something.
Just honestly, just check, mate. Just
Perception minus 20 is 12. I'm 10 over.
you're 10 over. Roll drive minus 10.
What was the check for us, sorry?
Just to see how well you brace yourself in impact.
73.
Athletics?
I'm using those dice now.
73?
Athletics, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, sorry. Okay, so there's no pluses, neither is it flat, right? Flat.
It's minus 20.
Minus
to
23.
Minus 20 to athletics.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Twice now.
Okay, so that's gonna make me 21.
Did you pass?
Fucking I did.
Sweet.
So drive minus 10 is 26, and I rolled 3.
You will see exactly what happens, and you will be able to do something about it. Well, after the fact, you will be able to help out.
So that's 44.
Yeah. I should use a sigil here to re-roll that.
Yeah.
So that's gonna leave me with 2. What happened to that
I've got no
pen?
more either.
I have one
Yeah.
more.
Got it there. That's right.
I'm less than you now.
You don't want to grab
Thank you.
between
Yeah,
flaps?
you have one.
What sort of
One.
condition am I in, by the way?
I haven't used one yet.
Gingerly.
Oh.
Good.
You haven't actually gotten any damage yet.
Yeah, you're good. You're fine. This
Okay,
is
so
fine.
This is probably the
you just you used one sigil. Or you want to use?
I used one sigil.
Do you want to use another sigil to boost?
No, I'll re-roll. I'll see what fate has in store for me.
Oh, don't say that.
Oh, fucking hell.
worse.
you fate.
How
Hey,
bad?
fuck you, fate.
Way worse. Like he's
So
it's
21, my athletics would have been 21.
73
I rolled
over.
94.
Oh, you both rolled 73 over.
Me and the Scots 73 over. Both of us.
Curse of the Scots.
Okay. You speed up and you hit a good 80 k's an hour. Without belts, without seat belts, either of you slam into the back of a truck.
Hey, we did break.
You tried to brake, but it was a 70 k,
I was making a
Okay.
real sick joke.
and you slam into the zombie on front. Goes straight into that truck, and you don't see him ever again. So does the zombie on top of the on the side of it. You, Scott, you go straight into the steering wheel. That's
No
already
airbags.
had an airbag blown out of it, and you take a grievous wound to your chest as you feel your ribs crack as you hit it. Dundell, from your position, you get thrown in between the two front seats, and your right arm connects with like the dashboard, and you take a grievous wound to your right arm as you feel your elbow like break against your body. The kid goes flying with you, and you see his head connect with the windscreen, and you see blood.
How did you choose the locations? Because it is like torso for me, but how did he get?
Narrative. He was on the right hand side, and the kid, you just for a split second, Dundell, you and him both fly over. You see his neck just crack as he goes fully against the windshield, and the windshield just shatters outwards as the kid goes flying outward. You all see this in the Falcon. You see that crash. You just see the dust come off it, and you stop right next to it.
I get out straight away.
Yeah, same.
And as you stop, with that fantastic thing. The zombie on top, that you have two, like the one zombie on the front and one on the right hand side go flying off. You still have one zombie on top of on the front of the car.
On the front?
Front. Well, the other two were like thrown off.
Katana, no.
What do you want to do? What's your intention?
Grab katana, get out.
Okay, you grab the katana, you get out of the car. Then what?
Deal with the thing on the front. I want to.
Hang on, where was it on top?
It was on front, wasn't it? You said
Two were
front.
on front, one was on the side of the ones that were left over.
So
Oh,
what,
okay,
so
sorry,
what
I thought,
one's
yeah,
left?
top
There's
left.
One on the bonnet.
Okay, yeah. I go to the front and try and.
All right. While you do that, what do you two want to do? Chloe, Jake.
Grab axe.
I'm staying prepared in the car for the getaway.
Okay, and what? And
Drive
then
over
what?
something if I need to.
Rush over to the Wrangler.
Okay, so you rush around to the Wrangler.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll attack plus roll 5 plus 30 for your
I hope you guys are thinking what I'm thinking.
what?
I'll just say that.
29 over.
29 under.
Under.
All right.
The
what,
other direction.
You said 29.
Yeah.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 37.
Thir-
Oh, my fight? Sorry, yeah. No, that's way under.
Yeah. So
1 under.
Plus 30. So.
Oh, plus 30. Yeah, 31
Yeah.
under. That is yours, eh?
so 37. That's left leg. So as you come and he tries to move up, you just take the katana straight through like its left leg, and like you can feel it like scrape the femur as you just like slice straight through. You just see blood spurt out from it.
Can I pull out?
Pull out. He like now like moves straight towards you and comes into like grab hold. He's like a proper grabbing motion at you. What do you want to do?
Dodge.
Right, roll
Get out
athletics.
the fucking way.
Is he still on the...
Bonnet.
Can I reverse it?
Yeah.
So once Nick's axe went into its leg,
Yeah.
I can reverse.
My
Katana.
sword axe.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sword.
sorry.
I am 14 over.
14 over. So he does reverse, but Jake does reverse. That doesn't help much as he does like as he moves like one hand onto the edge of the bonnet, sort of half leaped and grabbed the front of your t-shirt and like pulled you closer. So you've like staggered sideways as Jake reversed. And Chloe, you get to the left-hand side of the Wrangler, the left-hand passenger door, or the shotgun door. What one? Shotgun or back seat? Front seat, back seat.
Front seat.
Front seat. You open the shotgun door. You see the kids lying there. No, the kids outside. You see Rycon lying almost like in a passenger footwell, legs still like in the back seat, and Triton just like slumped over the steering wheel.
I grab him.
Which one?
The closest.
The one that's right in front of me.
Rycon?
Yeah.
Right. You grab him with like your axe, and then what? You're gonna just take him back?
Gonna drag him out, try and get him into the Falcon.
All right. You drag.
Am I conscious or am I like?
You're
out?
in and out. You're semi-conscious. You can like help stagger along.
Okay, I'm guessing just completely like.
Oh wait, no, hang on.
shaken.
Both of you roll Constitution for shock.
Oh.
Okay,
so first Grievous, yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
Constitution,
so
Jake.
because it's my. Oh, sorry, you can roll yours
And
first. if you
minus,
don't.
yeah. Also,
Because
you minus your sleep penalties on your shocks.
I don't have any sleep penalty.
You did. Oh no, you guys did sleep for the whole night. My
Oh
bad.
no.
How much?
Is that 100?
100.
You've passed out.
Okay, maybe it's.
So when you see him, you see Trent's eyes closed as he's just slumped across the steering wheel.
So do we take a negative because of the grievous wound to our body?
The first one is flat.
Okay, all right. First one's flat, so I've got to beat a 45. Okay, I roll 68.
So no, you're unconscious. They're both unconscious as you drag him out of the car.
I do what I can to get him towards the Falcon.
All right,
Oh, fair enough. 80.
you start dragging him. You see he's covered in blood and like his
Really
arms
gonna
hanging
be
on an
dead.
odd angle.
I'm trying to ignore that.
You drag him. You have to walk up quite a bit further now, and you hear from behind you.
That's me, is it?
No, that's people from behind
Okay.
and around you. In
Very
the darkness,
streams.
you just feel like
You'll know.
you just like constantly, just
You saw the amount of people that were there.
Oh,
So is Nick on my side or the other side of the car?
he's on your side.
always on your side, mate.
And so it's the zombies grabbed at me.
Front of his
On my
t-shirt.
shirt, yeah.
Right,
So you now see Chloe just like dragging Rycon behind, like below the shoulders towards the back of the Falcon.
Yeah, so I'll grab the poker again, get out, and go straight
Okay.
for the head of the Nick. No.
There's like a more effective way I can carry him, surely.
Okay,
I would
do you want to put him down and
Well, I
like
try and
fire?
get him over my shoulder.
Alright, so you put him down.
Which one? Dugdale or?
Dugdale.
I was going to say.
Sorry, but it's not happening.
Okay,
I've turned on my shoulders before.
that
so
was more
Jake, you
a
also
skill
get out. Nick can do something first, but you want to get out and then go after the zombie on the falcon.
Yep.
Right, Nick, do you want to do it? Hands right here, grabbing on you, pulling you closer.
I guess I'll try and slip out of the shirt.
Okay, so you
You have a jacket on.
I have a jacket on. No, that's right.
yeah, so no, he's gripped like across the zipper.
Yeah, that's cool. We were both.
If you want to attack like
kgs like that.
this area of him, I will give you a bonus since he is literally within his arm's reach of you.
I'll just slash at the head.
All right, so plus 40.
Plus 40.
What the fuck, Nick?
How?
this?
I rolled a 97.
So you do swipe, but it does you see it just next to like the side of his face as he then pulls you closer towards him, and like his other arm now latches onto you. So Jake, you're close as he's pulling himself up on Nick and pulling Nick down onto him, over him.
He wants to make out.
He so does. He likes redheads
Oh no.
with pretty blue eyes.
You do that.
So
I mean,
what,
it
do I
must be
have a
silly.
clear vantage of the head?
No, you'll be on his left-hand side as he's like got Nick right in front of him. So Nick is straight in front of him. So you'll have to either lean over Nick to hit his head, or you'll have to go for like the side of his body.
Sorry, I know this is like human screaming, but all I can picture is just like a bunch of goats walking towards us making this noise.
Maybe it is. Maybe it's zombie goats.
Wait, so the zombie's on my side?
Hang on, I'm just going to stop it just so we can hear it.
Yeah.
Picture.
So am I coming up to the zombie? Is it like, so this is Nick, this is the zombie, I'm here as I am.
Yeah.
Is it like this or is it like that?
No, like this. The Nick is in between the zombie. It's in
Right,
between
yeah.
the zombie and you. So you'll have to go around the side. And on your right-hand side is Chloe with Rycon over her shoulder.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll try and go vantage point to the head and then just
So come around and try and hit it from the back.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's more. So it's pricking up. So it's low.
He's the zombie's lying still on the bonnet,
right on the bonnet.
and then like pulling Nick towards. So if I'm pulling
okay,
like
yeah, I
Rycon
see,
like
I see.
this,
Yeah.
like the thing is like the head is Nick is protecting this thing's head.
Not on purpose.
Not on purpose, but yeah. So you'll have to come around because like this here is Nick.
Right. No, I'll just grab Nick and throw him.
Pull him back.
Yeah.
Right, roll Mike.
Oh man, this escalated pretty quickly.
56, but so under over by 5.
Okay, you pull back and you just pull the zombie off the bonnet, still holding on to Nick. So Nick's like you're pretty much supporting the zombie now.
So what? Can I like Chloe help? As I'm pulling it.
Yeah. You're like Rycon on your shoulder.
No, I'm busy.
Can I use him as an improviser?
You can use Rycon as an improvised weapon.
Do not improvise. Stick to the plan.
What plan? This is all improvised.
I saved you
Shit.
once, you save me now.
How close am I to this?
Nick, it's now Jake, Nick, the zombie. You're
I mean,
closer.
like, where am I in relation to this? How far?
You're about the distance from you and Jake now to you and Jake in game.
I dropped Scott. Sorry.
You dropped Scott
How
in the
far
gun.
away is this car?
About its distance from.
Okay, but
You're
like,
right next to the car. Like Chloe, you're right next to the car. The car, like Jake parked right next to the Wrangler.
but like, I'm gonna have to go around these two to get him into the car, aren't I?
No.
No? Oh, well then I throw him in.
Right, so you open the back door, like.
No, I would have left the back door open.
Okay, you walk around the back door because that you'll have to walk
Yeah,
around.
okay. I thought I made it easier for myself.
You could, yeah, I mean, you could run.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, well, I mean,
ran
I'm
a-
doing
I've
this
done a
quick.
quick
And you
stroll.
sling
I
this
know.
the unconscious dead weight into the back
Yeah, it's
seat.
like
I do
25
know
kgs of dead weight, seriously.
Like, I do, as I'm moving towards these two, I like push the door
Okay.
closed.
So first off, Nick, what's your intention? You're still holding on to the sword, so
Correct.
yeah.
I try and push the blade. So like the
Blades out.
blade's that way,
Yeah.
and I'm pushing towards its head.
Right, roll Mike.
Yeah.
At least I've got some of that. 5 over.
Okay. It's cutting in, and you can see blood spurting out onto like your abdomen and your crotch area. But he's still pulling now he's pulling himself up onto you.
But if he's pulling through a blade, right?
He'll be pulling himself into it.
Yeah, so the blade's like you're pretty much like slicing it like the neck off like bacon. The blade's angling, you do like because of like the way you're pushing it, like it slips and it's angling its way down into his trachea. So you hear now a gurgled scream coming out. Jake, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna go with the original plan and go around, get a clean shot, and go for
Right,
it.
roll plus 40. No, I'll give you plus 40.
2.
Fight.
Go Jake, go Jake.
I use one of my sigils. I don't have any more.
Oh no.
Oh, come on.
So plus 40.
Plus 40 to your fight skill.
Yeah, so that's 75, and I rolled 59.
Oh, right. So
thank fuck.
75, 16. So that is a minor wound. I'll give it to you to his head since he is pretty much stationary. Wait, no, he is pretty much stationary. Yeah, that's why he's not rolling. So you did minor wound. So you as you swing, you just clip the back, and you just see like a gash open on the back of his head. As he now further pulls himself up onto Nick, and he's like almost level now with Nick.
Oh no, I was gonna stab.
Okay, then you stab, and it glances off his scalp.
Right, bastards.
And opens up a little gash as he now pulls himself onto Nick, like pretty much at the same place, like eye level to Nick.
You're the poker you got.
All right, Chloe.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
You'll have to like prevent Jake's. So, if I'm the zombie, Nick's in front of me, Jake's to the left of me. Car's behind me. You'll have to come to the right, which I guess is not the best angle for a swing with an axe. Okay, this is a split decision. I have to get you to say.
I decided, then I was like, this is a bad idea, Chloe. I'm going to try and grab his head and hold it still.
All right, so
From the sides. Like, grab his head so Jake can get a stab, essentially.
roll athletics.
Yeah, do I get any plus? Because he's basically still?
His head isn't.
Oh.
How bad?
86, my athletics is 30.
So 50.
56 over.
Should I reroll that?
Do you have a last year of a sigil?
I have one
So I'd
left.
say do it.
Yeah,
You've
I'm
got
gonna roll.
a katana.
Do you want to use my dice? My dice seem to be doing alright so far.
Yeah,
Well, the blade's now at his neck, pretty much. That's
Yeah,
right,
but
so.
I'm
failing.
Right, reroll.
I'm gonna reroll. 35, 5 over.
5 over.
Yeah.
You get a minor wound to your hand as you try and grab him. You do manage to grab him, but you slip and your hand goes into his mouth and he bites down and
That's not so minor.
pulls like his teeth alongside your finger.
I have gloves on.
He bites.
Leather gloves, yeah.
Yeah, leather gloves.
Yeah, so you wouldn't get a minor wound thing. So but you feel like the glove comes off your hand.
That's fine. It's fine. I'll give him that glove for that.
Just to get out of jail free card.
But you can't grab it. So it's like as you pull off, your hand comes back. So you.
You've been,
That's okay. I tried. I
you've
tried.
been degloved in the best way possible.
Yeah. Nick. You're so like.
I guess I just push harder and try and push through. Push him on.
Oh, man.
Well, because you've got the blade against him, right? So it's like a reposition.
Do I get? Is there just flat roll?
Just at the moment, yes.
21 under.
21 under. That's
Under.
a significant wound. So you push it and you feel like it's like it hit. Whatchamacallit? Spine. Jake. Your turn.
How close are they? What I want to do, what I'm thinking of doing, if there's like
If, like,
gap there, I want to help him do what he's doing. So
Well, here's the thing.
grab
If
his
Nick
hands
is a
and just
zombie-
push with it.
If Nick is a zombie, you're where you are, Chloe's where Chloe is, and I would be straddling him if I was Nick. That's the position here. So you're that's close as you are now.
This is the weirdest.
I want to
It's terrible.
just reinforce what he did.
Just hold-
going for his hands and pushing.
Oh, so you want to
Just
help push the blade.
You're gonna Patrick Swayze this.
yeah,
and
what's
just,
from the back or-
whatever's closest.
So okay, so you go probably bits like go around the back and just pull the blade towards you.
Yeah.
Right, roll Mike.
I can't believe that glove, man.
Or just imagine if you succeed too well and you pull it too
47,
hard.
I got 51, so I'm on 4 under.
4. You go roll 4 under.
Yep, so I succeed.
Right, so you try and pull, but you feel it's like it's stuck on the vertebrae. You want to go another attempt at this?
Oh man, I think I'm just getting in the way. So
They'll help him. The one still in the Wrangler.
yeah. Like so. Yes. So I'm going to.
Try to exist.
No. I was getting.
Aiden,
I was
didn't see that,
getting.
Aiden.
I was getting to that. I was just deciding if I should open a door first or.
Okay.
But no, fuck. I just head.
Right, you
to the
run
Wrangler.
around to the front or the back. You have to run around the back of it.
Yeah.
Can we? Because basically we're doing the exact same thing, so
Yeah.
we're going to do it again. Can we? Is it some sort of combined thing? Because I'm still pulling, he's still pushing.
Yeah, so I would say it's like a proper combined. Just combine your might and roll.
This is like
Gonna
a
pass.
this is like a payback
68,
thing.
okay.
for
So
me
48 plus
saying
51
I will leave Chloe.
is 99.
Huh?
I said this is a
And
payback
what'd
for
you
me
roll?
saying I'll leave you.
68. So
we're like
31 under.
Okay, you cut through the last of the last archery, and you both are just now covered in blood.
Has he still got a head?
Oh, son of a.
Oh, you have to re-roll that.
You're not since you're just constantly pushing. You're not in really any position to dodge anything. And as he tries to pull, his hand slips into underneath your jumper as he pulls up, and
Remember, I'm wearing a shirt, a jumper, and a jacket.
Yeah. So that would So you did, but the thing is you feel just the claws going straight through your jumper, and you feel the wetness of blood. It's only a minor wound to your
But it's not though.
minor wound to your chest because of because of your jumpers and clothing. Now, Chloe, you get to the side of the Wrangler. You with difficulty open the door, and you see him just slumped over.
I do what I can to pull him out and start dragging.
All right, roll might minus 10 because of your leg,
Yeah, that's.
and this is going to be a heavy thing.
Sorry,
No offense.
might minus 10.
That is true.
Might minus 10. Okay. I have to do 23.
True, I'm a rather muscular fella.
Yeah,
21.
Okay, you get him out of the Wrangler, and you're holding him underneath the armpits. His legs just
Oh,
dragging.
no, I fucking. No.
No. So you want to drag him?
Yeah.
Roll might again, just might minus 10, just to see how quickly you can get him.
85. Not that quickly.
You get him to the
7
back
years.
you get him to the back of the Wrangler, and you just can't hold it anymore. And you drop him onto the tarmac. Right.
I guess
you
it'd be
two-
like an easing down, right? You're not just going
no, it's like
yeah,
the muscles just go.
Oh, right.
Oh, crap, and they just slips.
Okay.
You two roll combined might again.
Right, you can roll. You do better than that.
43 to
we're
99 to 56 over.
You pull and it goes straight through. You're wearing a jumper, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you
Not the
pull it
one
up,
with, yeah.
and you feel it just connect with you. It doesn't cut you, but you feel it, and the head just falls off, and he the zombies releases his grip, and he collapses straight down. As you're both now covered in blood, as those arteries just pump straight at you.
I'm hoping you guys come to help.
Yeah, I see Chloe go
Yeah.
straight for Scott and go one arm over each shoulder.
I before you go, I say bleach.
It's in the Wrangler. Everything's in the Wrangler. We got nothing in the Falcon.
a.
We have to get the people out first.
Oh, I know, but yeah, we didn't know if anyone.
We know the
Yeah.
stuff's in the Wrangler.
I turn the shouts up, but they're getting louder. Yelling is
yeah.
getting louder.
So
you
it'd be-
hear howls and
So it'll be, all right,
animal sounds.
So it'll be alright, Chloe, Nick and I will get Scott.
I'll grab what I can.
Grab the shit, yep. And then so we.
I
Nick and I.
grab as many armfuls as I can, and that's all.
out
I'm
of the
gonna
thing.
grab.
Roll athletics.
I'm
I
only
go
going
straight
to
for
do one
the
trip.
bleach.
You
Only doing one
and
trick.
Jake, you.
I got Scott then.
All right, you drag him as
Sorry, man, but I'm gonna be no
you
use to
jump
you if
into
I
the
don't-
you open the back and you jump in and look for the bleach.
22 over.
You get a bag. You manage to get a bag and then you hear footsteps, running footsteps behind you.
I run to the Falcon.
Okay, you run to the Falcon. You run to the You just get you pretty much put Triton on top of Rycon, and you both have just kind of squeeze yourself into the passenger.
So there's a truck in front of us, so we have to reverse.
No,
it and go around.
you're you're half on, half off the road.
Okay, so do we have more or less a clear.
You have more or less a
Okay,
clear
yeah,
shot.
Then we
drive.
Stay still. No, yeah, of course we drive.
You drive off, and that is where we end this session.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, so I got back to the car fight?
No, we left you
No,
behind.
you're running behind. No, you're all in the
So
car.
we're not doing 5?
We're doing 5.
So,
Was
yes.
station up.
Yes,
So,
right. So,
who would be shotgun?
Yeah.
We'll see. I would get into the car last, so whatever's free.
I just take whatever. I don't care.
You're first. Which way to go? Front, back?
Front.
Front. You're on top. You're lying on top of these two.
That's fine. That's fine.
Or just like, yeah, perching.
Yeah, you're unconscious with like
Yeah.
these two on top of you.
So, without a doubt, the most insane end possible to what was a build-up. The storm has, without a doubt, arrived. It is crashing on us hard. Both myself and Triton are unconscious. We don't know the full extent of our wounds yet, at least the others don't. We personally know how bad they are, but things just went from bad to worse very, very quickly. None of the boys survived, and Mary, well, she is nowhere to be seen. And things are just starting to boil over for us, so I have no idea what's going to be in store for us in the final part of this chapter. Let's just hope there's a chance, maybe, that all of us can make it through with some limbs still attached. But that is going to be the next episode. Thank you all for joining us for this one. And what a hell of an episode it was. You bastard. I've been Rycon. This has been the team. We'll see you next week.
What a storm it was. Now this is the end of the part, but not the end of the chapter. We still have one more episode to go. Let's hope that in the next things are a little bit more stable. But for myself and Scott, Triton, we certainly aren't out of the woods yet. I don't believe we'll know the full extent of our injuries, at least until we're back awake, but things are not looking good. However, we are still alive. We are, for the time being, breathing, and I certainly do hope it stays that way. Thank you once again for joining us. I've been Rycon, you have all been awesome, and until next time, stay breathing.